Hey, welcome to the official Windows 8 channel, and we'll talk again today, a little look and review of a Dell XPS 12 laptop, or ultrabook as they're called. Very nice little devices that are not full laptops but are smaller devices, more portable. And so this is the Dell XPS 12. It's an ultrabook and has, of course, touchscreen capability. If you look at this ultrabook, it can become a tablet. The hinges move, so I'll show you here a little bit. You can see here a little fast action animation of what it can do. So it really can be a full-fledged laptop depending on what you're going to do. So it can look like a little ultrabook laptop. It can look like a tablet if you want. So look here, so it becomes a tablet when it's turned over. Of course, it works well, has a very regular little laptop. That's the front view. So the Dell XPS 12 has a keyboard, a pad, everything's there. It's a nice little device, and it's an ultrabook by Dell that apparently is kind of out of stock and will be available mostly at the end of May, because everywhere that I've seen it says that expected shipment will be end of May. It comes in different configs here, as you see, from the basic model, $1,099, and goes up to the full featured model at $1,499. What's the difference? Well, first of all, power, and second of all, amount of memory installed, and also the size of the SSD drive inside, because this is a solid state drive operated device. So basically this device should really outperform a lot of the competition. It's a great device. And so if we look at the specs, the basic specs are a 3rd generation Intel Core i5, Windows 8 64 bits, 4 gigs RAM, it's DDR3 SDRAM at 1333 megahertz. Has a 128 gig solid state drive. Keep in mind that if you download a lot of videos and stuff like that, 128 gig is not that much space actually. So keep that in mind when you want to upgrade, because it might be something to look for if you really need more space. And basically, this is a 12.1 inch display. It's a 12-inch convertible laptop, as they call it, which is an ultrabook. So basically, you're looking at a screen size of 12 inches on this device. So it's really a small ultrabook and not a full-fledged laptop with big screen. It's cool for portable options though. So as you see here, if we go back to the specs at the bottom, 4 possibilities here are available. Second possibility, $12.99, is the fact that it will come with a 3rd generation i7 processor instead of an i5, so more powerful processor. 8 gigs of dual channel DDR3 instead of 4, so more RAM. Honestly, on Windows 8, 4 is quite enough. 8, you won't really see much of a difference. That's for sure. I haven't seen any differences. And if I look at my Toshiba laptop and examine how much memory I use, even when I use it a lot and I have multiple windows and programs open, I rarely go higher than 3 gigs usage of RAM. So that gives you an idea that 4 is enough for most people, and especially on this smaller laptop. And but well, you'll have 128 gig solid state drive. So for $200 more, basically what you get is mostly an improved processor, an i7 instead of an i5, and also the fact that you'll have 8 gigs of RAM instead of 4 gigs. So the price goes probably basically more to the processor, the Core i7. At $13.99, you have the same kind of build as the first model that I told you about, which is the third generation Intel at $1,099. But basically what you do is you'll change double the RAM at from 4 to 8 gigs, but you'll have a 256 gig solid state drive. So double the storage space. That could be important for some people, depending on what you're going to do with this computer, this ultrabook. So think about the size of the hard drive is important, much more than the, honestly, I would think that the $13.99 option can be more interesting for some people if you need storage space, because basically having an i7 instead of an i5 won't make that much of a difference on such a small ultrabook. So you can keep that in mind. Of course, if you got the money, you can get the $1499 1500 model, which is third generation Intel Core i7, Windows 8 64. You got 8 gigs of RAM. You got 256 gigabytes of solid state drive. So basically a nice little device. It weighs at 3.3 pounds. So if if you bring your laptop or your ultrabook with you all the time, the weight is probably going to be more important than a lot of other factors. You know, going around with a laptop is kind of not just, you know, delicate, but you'll see that if your laptop or your ultrabook is a little heavy, you'll see that it's with time kind of a little problem there. Having too much weight is annoying. So if that's important, of course, look also at the specs of how much it weighs. At 3 pounds, it's not very heavy, but it depends on everyone. So it's a 12.1 inch display, it's LED backlit, it's a touch screen. By reading the reviews that I've seen here, and you see there's more than 180, 60 reviews, or well, most people seem to be extremely happy with this device. So this could be a very nice portable ultrabook. So basically it's the Dell XPS 12 convertible touch ultrabook. And as seen here, the ship date for all versions seems to be May 24th, 2013. So you'll have to wait. If you order right now, you'll have to wait a little bit. But at the end of the month of May 2013, you'll have this Dell XPS 12 Ultrabook. It has an Intel HD 4000 graphics chip. This is an okay performance chip. It's not much of a gaming type chip. Of course, if you play little games like hidden object stuff, and don't worry, that's not a problem. You know, playing Zuma and stuff like that is okay on this device. It's mostly if you want to play eye or hand game, this device is probably not made for that. Even though it's quite it's quite a good performance because of its processor and memory. But hey, if you're looking for something that's small, that runs Windows, regular Windows 8, has touchscreen, and is going to be fast to boot. Every devices with solid state drives are extremely fast devices. So this could be a really cool little device, the Dell XPS 12 Ultrabook. So starts at $10.99 up to $14.99, depending on the configuration that you'll want on this computer. So hope you enjoyed our little video look at this Dell XPS 12 Ultrabook. If you have any comments, questions about this computer or any other video, let us know. And hey, hope you come back and subscribe to our channel if you want to learn when we have more videos online. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye.